Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time, welcome, and if this is not your first time, thank you so much for tuning in. Again, make sure you are subscribed, like this video, comment, and ring the notification to know when you do upload. Today we are going to be talking about, well, I feel like I'm late, but I'm not. We're still in January. We haven't even gotten to the 20s yet, right? So yeah, it's still perfect timing. Some of us haven't made our vision boards. So yeah, it's still a perfect time for this video. And today, let us talk about things we need to emphasize. Things we need to emphasize actually for ourselves in 2022. We're not doing these things for anybody else. We're not doing these things for society, for the internet, for whomever. We're doing the things for ourselves, for self-development, self-growth, self-love, everything us. And without further ado, the number one thing we need to emphasize in 2022, we had lost it a couple of years ago because, well, the internet, and I do love the internet so much. But everything is the internet's fault, like, honestly. But privacy, guys. I know. We need to post our wins. We need to post our losses. We need to put, like, you need to be relevant on the internet. You need to, on the internet. You need to let people know how you're doing. You need to let people know you're winning. You need this. You need to flounce. When you get a car, you need to flounce. When you get married, like, yeah, there are a lot of things like you need to show. Sometimes but you're posting for people to see, because if you're posting for people, you're posting for the internet. But I know when it is too much information. You know when it's too much information. You know when you shouldn't post something, but you do post it anyway. You know when you shouldn't tell somebody something, but you tell them anyway, because, well, it makes you feel better. Does it make you feel better when you overshare? I don't know. But let us bring back privacy. Let us be intimate with ourselves. Let us keep some things to ourselves. Let's bring back the mystery. There is power. There is power when people do not know some bits of you. Okay, they know something, but they don't know something. Let's stop being an open book. Like, they know, oh, I need to be my authentic self. I need to share this. And please, let's bring back privacy. The second thing we need to emphasize on, we need to practice, we need to be patient. We need to be patient with ourselves. We need to be patient with our jobs. We need to be patient with our marriages, our relationships, our friendships. We need to be patient, guys. Let us practice. Like, let's stop rushing everything. Let's stop. And I feel like our patience drowns, because I talk about comparison so much, I know. But I think our patience drowns because we feel like things are not going at the same rate other people things are moving. Like, you feel like your life is slow. And if you feel like your life's slow, please go watch my other video that I'm going to put here. If you haven't watched it, we go into depth of when you feel left behind in life. It's not cool. Go watch that video. It's gonna clarify a lot of things for you. Anyways, patience is key. Patience is key, guys. And I just feel like we need to put patience into everything we do. Like, you don't have to rush anything, even when you have it, even when you're praying for it, even when you're working for it. Do not rush things. Do not rush people. Do not rush anything. Slow down. Where are you heading to? Like, who's chasing you? Who's after you? Slow down. Stop being in competition with other people. Actually, the only competition you have to be in with is yourself. But still, you have to be slow. You have to be patient. Take your time. Let things sit in. The third thing we are doing in 2022. Oh God. We should depend on ourselves for happiness. It does not matter whether you have kids, whether you are married. Your happiness shouldn't even depend on your job. Your happiness shouldn't depend on your siblings, your family, your husband, your kids, whatever. Your happiness should depend on yourself. And by that, you need to create your own happiness. You need to find ways where you have to get your happiness from. You have to create a routine that makes you happy. You have to do things that make you happy. Hobbies, whatever. Like, find something that makes you happy and do that. Do that more. Whatever that makes you happy is where health resides. is where mental health resides. So do that. Stop waiting for people to go out. Stop waiting for her to go for the movies. Stop waiting for people. Like, if you have the opportunity, if you can do something, do it. Stop thinking like, oh, if I take this trip alone, I'm not gonna have fun. If I go on this date alone, I'm not gonna, like, let us even normalize solo dates. Yo, I'm excited about this because yeah, I am. Anyways, like, let's just normalize things that make us happy. Like, if there is anything that is gonna make you happy, if you know something makes you happy, it's okay to do it alone. Actually, find happiness in solitude. It's gonna save you a lot of things, because that way, because you feel like you can't have fun alone, you can be happy alone, you need someone to make you feel valid, blah 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 blah. You end up being in places you're not supposed to be. You end up being around people you're not supposed to be around, because, well, you need that. You need them to make you feel whole. You need them to make you feel happy. You don't need anybody to make you feel happy. You do not need your husband to make you feel happy. You do not need your wife to make you feel happy. You don't need like, I feel like relationships also, when I talk about relationships, I'm including friendships, because friendships are relationships too, in my opinion. But let me tell you one thing. Relationships, any kind of a relationship, is not going to make you happy. Relationships are supposed to find you happy. They are only meant to make you happier. Do I make sense? But you cannot solely depend on a relationship to make you happy. If you are damaged, if you're sad, if you are miserable, if your mental health is not doing well, no relationship is going to fix that. Nothing, I'm telling you. Relationships are supposed to make you happier. They're supposed to make your life easier, but they find you already happy. They find you already easy. That makes sense, So, in 2022, we are being happy on our own. We're doing things on our own. We're going out on our own. We're going on the solo dates. We're going for movie nights alone. And alone, I mean safe. You gotta be safe, alone. I don't mean for you to go out of your way to be alone. Like, don't be in places you're not supposed to be because you want to be alone. But I mean, if there are things you gotta do alone, safely, please, I mean, read a book, watch a movie, go sighting, do things, be happy alone. Please find ways to make yourself happy. Number 4, the fourth thing we're emphasizing on in 2022 is knowing exactly what we want, how we want it, where we want it, and when. Guys, this is a period where we know what we want. And, knowing what you want and how you want it is going to save you a lot of BS. Trust me. Like, when you know what you want, when you know what you deserve, when you know what you should be doing with your time, you should be doing with yourself, you should be doing with your resources, anybody's going to waste your time, because somebody's going to present to you something you don't want, and you're going to be upfront with them. No, that is not what I want. No, I'm not accepting the bare minimum. No, that is not what I want. Like, you think take me out for dinner or lunch is something huge? No, I can do that for myself. You know what you want. I mean, I'm not telling you to set the bar too high, but there are a lot of people who assume like, oh, because I took her out, oh, she asked me. No, you don't. Like, you bought me lunch. Thank you so much, sir. I can get myself lunch. I can, just know what you want. This is what I expect from you. This is what I expect from you, and it's the only thing I am going to receive from you. If it is not that, I'm out of here. Bye-bye. See you later. See you tomorrow when you know what I want, when you can get me what I want. And the same applies with friendships, jobs, blah, blah, blah. Know exactly what you want. When you go to a restaurant, you do not need to take 100 minutes figuring out what you want. You know what you want, girl. You look at the menu, go through it, know what you want. We're not wasting time being indecisive. We're not wasting, oh, I need a red dress. You definitely know you need a black dress. But because everyone else is wearing a red dress, you're gonna go for the red dress. You don't want the red dress. I know you don't want the red dress. You want the black dress. Go for the black dress, please. Know what you want when you want it, and go for it. Go for what you want. Also, after knowing what you want, do not expect people to get you what you want. Clearly, like, if you know what you want, you've outlined it, please work for it. Please work for it. Ain't nobody's gonna give you what you want. Like, you gotta go out there and get what you want. You gotta put in the work, be it friendships or relationships or blah 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 blah. You're gonna sit yourself down and like, they're gonna get me what you gotta put in the work, girl. You gotta put in. Oh my god, I'm talking to men too. You gotta put in the work. Know what you want. Number 5. In 2022, I was gonna say 2020. In 202, in 2022, apologies. In 2022, we're being less judgmental. Actually, no. We're not being less judgmental. We're not being judgmental at all. At all. We're leaving all those things. I mean, we should have left being judgmental way back in 2010. Let us allow people to be who they are. Let us allow people to be what they choose to be. Let us let people do what they gotta do, what they wanna do, what they have to do. You know, every time you think of judging someone, remind yourself, like, if somebody else was judging me, how would that make me feel? And if it would make you feel horrible, please don't judge people. Please, like, no, it's not cute. Like, people have liberty. People can do what they want first with their money. Oh my god, judgment stems so much from body, like how people dress, how they choose to do their bodies, like, oh, they want to altering and stuff, like surgeries and things, how people choose to dress their bodies. We always judge that. The other thing, we judge people over their money. How? Where? For who? Why? Like, if somebody gets up in the morning and they go work for their money, isn't it common sense that they use their money for what they want to use their money for? You know, it's not your business. It is not your business. If they bought a car before buying a piece of land, that is their business. You get the amount of money, buy land, build a house, then you get a car later. Like, what you wish for somebody else to do it yourself. You know, if you wish for them to dress modestly, to wear hijab, to cover up, do it yourself. And if you do it yourself, good. That is your business. You know, if you think them dressing up modestly is a problem, their problem, not your problem. Let us stop judging people. Let us stop judging who people marry. Let us stop judging people's jobs. Let us stop being judgmental. Yes, there are a lot of things you do that I wouldn't love to do, but it is not my business. I'm not you. You're not me. So you have your way. Do what you gotta do with yourself. You know, I ain't gonna judge you because that is not my place. I don't know your life. I don't know your reasons. You do not know people's reasons. You don't know why people choose to do the things they do. You don't know why people make such choices. You don't. Let us not judge people, please. Let us live in harmony. If people come your way the way they are, accept them. If they're not your cup of tea, walk away from them. You don't have to be friends with people you don't want to be friends with. You don't. That is also your choice. And nobody's going to judge you for that. Are we together? Are we together? Number 6, I think. When number 6 in 2020, come here. Do you know what we're doing? Do you know what we're doing? What we're emphasizing? What we're working on? No, you don't. Let me tell you. In this year, we are boasting our gifts and talents. No, we're not sleeping on ourselves. No, we're not shrinking ourselves. No, we're not procrastinating about what we need to do with our talents. No, we're not waiting for managers. No, we're not waiting for anything. We are doing what we gotta do. We are doing what we gotta do to go up in regards with our gifts and talents. I don't know where I read this from. It's been a while. I don't even remember, but it read, "We are all gifted, but some of us do not open our boxes, our packages," something like that. Every one of us has something they are good at. It's within us. It's inside us. It's us. We are it. You know, but because we're so scared, I feel like we're so scared because of the financial bit of it, you know. And the other thing is, oh, you're scared, people are going to judge you. The other thing, oh, How are people gonna welcome me? What if I don't get followers? What if I don't get subscribers? What if? Well, come on, you ain't gonna know if you're gonna get subscribers if you do not, open up that YouTube channel, if you don't start it. You don't know whether people are gonna follow you or not if you don't start posting on Instagram. Like whatever, you don't know whether people are gonna like you if you do not put up that first song. You don't know. You don't know. Trust me, you just gotta go ahead for your dream. I mean, and you don't even need someone to tell you you can do this, because when you do something so well, you know when you do something with ease, you. Let me tell you, we all gifted. It couldn't be something like a talent showcase, like, oh, you can sing, you can write, you can speak, or whatever. You can be a very good decorator. You can be so good at interior designing. We all gifted, honey. We all gifted. And yes, the monetary bit of it can be so scary, but what if it comes true? But what if let us stop thinking about the negative what ifs, because I think we already think about the bad what ifs. What if it doesn't come true? What if this? But what if it does? What if you blow up? What if your video goes viral? What if, like, let us focus so much on that what if, and about boosting our talents and gifts alone won't get you so far in life. Discipline is also important. Discipline and hard work, and then talent. You know how that goes. You don't expect yourself to be, oh, I'm great at singing, and then you lay in bed all day all night because, oh, you have a great voice. You have to accompany that great voice with discipline and hard work. You have to work hard for your dreams. So in 2022, we're figuring out what we're good at. You know, take a minute after watching this video. Please watch this video till the end. Also, subscribe. But after watching this video, take a minute and list down things you're good at, things you do with ease. Like, what am I good at? Because you are good at something. Let me tell you, you're good at something. And maybe you don't know it, but someone has ever mentioned it, like, oh, you do this so well. Oh, you can paint so well. Oh, you're good. You're good. Everyone is good at something. Number 7. I don't know whether I have the numbers right, but I sure am. Number 7, guys. We are normalizing friendship breakups. Yes, please. Friendships, like relationships, and I've already said this. Friendships are relationships, in my opinion. So, like any other relationship, friendships also end. Friendships do end. Yo, please, let's normalize that. Do not wait for someone to just throw you in peace for you to know that this friendship must have died 7 years ago. If things are not going, and you don't even need a major fallout, when things are not going right. When you need to let this person go. And it doesn't have to be a big deal. It doesn't. Well, the friends in our lives, you feel like, I can't let this person go. If that is the case, and you love this person so much, and they do love you so much, I feel like it's normal for you to have a conversation about it. Like, and that takes me to, setting boundaries and stuff. You tell someone like, oh, I don't like the way you treat me, A, B, C, D, D. And if the person responds positively, like, oh, I didn't know I was hurting you doing that, but I'm sorry, I'm apologizing, I'm going to change. That is a way forward. There are a lot of things, there are a lot of knickknacks. Like, all the problems you have in relationships, you can have in friendships. You either fix them or you let the person go. Sometimes the damage is even way beyond fixable. You just gotta let that person go. And guys, I always say this, it doesn't have to be a hateful situation. Like, yeah, I've let you go, but I'm not gonna spit fire upon your name. I've let you go, but there are moments I thought we were gonna die together. There are nights we spend that I don't even want to forget. So yeah, that was love at 1 minute, but now maybe I do love you, but I can't continue being friends with you. Maybe this, but no. Maybe this, but I love myself more. Let us normalize friendship breakups. Things happen, and we old, guys. Yo, we old. Like, we're dealing with a lot of things. Anything that involves love should be our listiest of the problems, but unfortunately everything that involves love is the major problem. And we let it be the major problem. I don't know. I think that is God's plan. Let friends go. Not in a bad way. And I'm not telling you, sorry, I'm not telling you to cut everyone off because I told you to let friends go. Like, anyone who is not yielding, anyone that makes you feel small, those friends who talk down on you, those friends who make you feel inferior, those friends, you call them friends, but deep down you know they're not friends. You know they don't even love you, but you keep them around because, oh, the bigger the circle, the bigger the name. Who said that? When you grow old, you need like 5 friends is enough, you know. But we always want to have a bunch, calling them friends. They are your friends. They are your friends. Cut them off if you need to. Cut them off. You don't even need to tell someone that, my friend. You just don't. You just don't involve them in your life anymore. They will know. They will know. Number 8, or our next point. Really, I don't know whether I'm still on track, but number 8 is we are voicing our feelings, and I'm relating that to the friendship thing. We are voicing our feelings to family, to friends, to our colleagues, our workmates, people we in relationships with. We are telling them how we feel. Guys, stop shrinking how you feel because you want to make someone happy. Would they do the same for you? Ask yourself, would they do the same for you? Would they? No, they wouldn't. Not even half. Like 90% of the people you would do things for, they wouldn't do stuff for you. So please tell people how you feel. Tell them what they do and how it makes you feel. Tell people like, no, I don't want to go to that restaurant. And you don't even need to tell them why. You don't want to. You have reasons. You don't want to. You don't want to go to that person's party. You don't want to dress like that. You don't want to. Please voice your feelings. People have a lot going on with them, so they won't know. They won't know. When I ask you something and you say you're cool with it, I'm going to go with you're cool with it. I'm not going to think for you. I'm not going to think that, oh, she didn't like it the other time. Maybe she didn't. I don't know. My mind is elsewhere. Tell me what you mean and how you mean it. If I ask for an explanation like, oh, I want some clarity, go ahead. Stop expecting people to figure you out. No one is going to figure you out. Tell people how you feel. Tell people how you want to be loved. Tell people, actually, okay, this is even so controversial, but tell people your love language. Tell people like, oh, I prefer being texted every day. Oh, I'm always busy. It's okay. You text good morning, call me once a day. It's okay. Tell people how to love you. That is when people are like, oh my God, he doesn't call every day. He doesn't know whether he needs to be called every day. I know this is like basic, oh, you need to call. But people are different. You're going to think it is okay he thinks he has to call you every day. But in his past relationship, there was a mandate that you call me once a day. Like, people are not going to figure you out. It is so simple. Like, oh, I prefer being called every day. I prefer a date night every week. I prefer this. I prefer that. I don't like that. If it's about you, tell people. Tell people stuff about you. Tell them, voice your feelings. Voice how you feel. People doing things you don't want. Tell them. No, I do not like when you talk to me like that. I don't like it. I don't like when you're late. I don't like it. Time for me is crucial. It is important for me. So when you don't beat time, it makes me angry. Tell people how you feel. Number 9, we're coming close to the end of the list. Please. Number 10 is going to blow your mind. But number 9, we are not making excuses for people. No, we're not. No, we're not. If they do not show up, they don't show up. They did not show up. Stop making excuses for people. It's okay, on normal grounds, it's okay to understand that, oh, maybe somebody had shortcomings. But they can't have shortcomings every single time something involves you. They can't have shortcomings on your birthday. They can't have shortcomings when you're sick. They can't have, they just not to show up. Stop making excuses for people in your life. The only person you need to make excuses for is yourself. And please don't make excuses for yourself if it involves self-development and growth. Oh, I can't do that because what? Because what? You can't work out because what? You can't eat healthy because what? You can't sleep early because what? You can't read because what? In those areas, we're not making excuses even for ourselves. We're growing. We're getting up there. No excuses. Please don't let your inner self make excuses for someone else. They're just not showing up. They're not interested in anything that involves you. They don't care for you as much as you think they do. You're not a priority. Let me tell you, you're not a priority. You're not. How can somebody give you like no ways. No ways. Stop letting people go all over you and then making excuses for them. You let them back in your life because what? Because maybe he did this. Because maybe she was busy. Because maybe when you're busy, do you not go over for them? Don't you prioritize things that involves them? You're busy. There are times when you are busy. There are times when you are broke, but you make ends meet to make sure she's straight. What does she do in return? Give you excuses, and you're like, oh, we're not doing that. They don't show up for you. Don't show up for them. They don't show up for you. You know the kind of place you hold in their lives, and that is it. A period. And this brings us to number 10, our very last number, our very last thing we're not doing in 2022. We are not idolizing marriages and relationships. Please, baby. You good? You good. By the way, I have nothing against marriage, and I already say this because I don't have anything against marriage. Do I love marriage? Yeah. Yeah. But please, marriage is not the end goal of it. Marriage is not the success limit. Being in a relationship is not the only thing that is going to make you whole. The people in relationships that are not whole, the people in marriages that are not whole. Why am I sounding like a preacher? I don't know. But you do get my point. Stop idolizing people's marriages. You don't know. You don't know what goes on behind closed doors. You just see pictures on social media. Social media is just an edited book. Let me tell you, social media is an edited movie. Actually, it has co-producers, executive producers, cast members, cast managers, cast script writers. So let me tell you, social media shouldn't make you run mad. Take your time. Marriage is a beautiful thing. I do believe. I believe marriage is beautiful. I believe relationships are beautiful. But it is not the end of it. It's not the end of it. Please, like, feel whole with or without a relationship, with or without a marriage. In 2022, like, live life, enjoy your life with or without a man, without a girlfriend, without a woman, without a wife, without a husband. Enjoy your life. Live your life to the fullest. And also, stop asking people about their marriages. That is no. Like I said, privacy. Back in the day, marriages were private. Nobody knew what went on behind closed doors. Like, nobody knew. It was only the people in the marriage that knew what was going on there. But now everybody wanna flaunt, like, oh my god, my husband is good. Oh my god, this, oh my god. All that bullcrap. Don't ask people about marriage. It's intimate. It's intimate. What they choose to do is intimate. Don't ask people about who they choose to marry. Don't ask people about who they choose to be in a relationship with. Do not ask people why they live relationships. Do not ask people why they live marriages. Don't ask people anything that involves them and their significant other. Don't ask people why they are single. Please. Don't anything marriage, relationship, anything ship-wise, do not ask people. If they want to let you know, they will let you know. And also, do not tell people about your marriages. Please, it doesn't matter how good. It doesn't matter. Do you guys remember? Did you read the historical romance books? Those kind of relationships. Did you? The ranch, those good relationships. Even if your relationship or your marriage is that good, do not mention it. Don't mention it. Don't mention it. If somebody asks you about how your marriage is going, how your relationship is, tell them that's perfect. That is some intimate part of myself, intimate part of my life, and I promise they won't ask you again. Don't mention, don't tell them, don't tell people. Anyways, that brings us to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Please, if you did enjoy it, make sure you let me know in the comment section below. And if there's anything we're doing in 2020 that I did not mention, please let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you do subscribe, like, and comment. Hit the notification button to know when I do upload. I love you so much. See you in my next video.